Moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And the NBA always with a great slate of games on Martin Luther King.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Peterson. Booker defending. Shot from 12. Fleming grabs the miss. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Derek Lively is out there with Newell. Then it's Jalen Johnson. And it's Peterson in at the 2. Booker, the pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. 6 on the shot clock. Releases. The offensive rebound. To the inside. It's stolen by Lively. Outside Johnson. Here's Peterson. His last outing, he had 20. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Miles Bridges. And the Hawks making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Hey, Brian. As the trade deadline gets closer, it's the Spurs front office making things happen. They're very excited to bring in a talent like Domantas Sabonis. Obviously, a double-double machine, but his play creation is really what sets him apart. One of the best passing bigs in league history. He can truly be a hub for their entire offense.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Simmons. Left side Booker. Dunn, the pass to Fleming. Back to Dunn from behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Dunn's got 5 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that shot.
Pass to Peterson. Johnson a screen on Booker. Down low. Oh, deflected. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
The Suns lead by 3. And Grant, you played a half-decade in Phoenix. What stands out the most?
Well, B.A., a great city with great fans. And that exciting run in 2010 where we made it to the conference finals. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Some changes for Phoenix. Malawach is checked in for Williams, and it's Bridges in for Dunn. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Peterson. Out to the right wing. Lively with a screen on Simmons. Banked it in off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Phoenix. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Bridges with it. Still no points. From downtown. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Johnson. Here's Peterson. Buries it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Yeah, Johnson is a do-it-all kind of player. He is an excellent distributor at his position.
Simmons looking around. Inside. Here's Malawach. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Outside Johnson. Driving to the basket. Good work there as it goes. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offense again. Game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
So after picking up his 3rd foul, they may sit him the rest of the half.
Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Brooks comes in for Simmons. On defense, Atlanta. Bridges passes to Dunn. Back to Bridges. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Malawach. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
To the paint. It's tipped. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Iguodaro, he's checked in for the Suns. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Atlanta.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
And down it goes. 2 points. Peterson's got 7 points.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Bridges outside. Now here's Brooks. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. That's good from Okongwu on the assist by Johnson. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
And that's the right play by Okongwu. Staying committed inside and answering the defender's physicality.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? Taking a look at Atlanta, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, right now for the Hawks, give them credit. I mean, they've been playing very well this season, but they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal right now. They know they have a bullseye on their backs.
Yeah, no one is taking them lightly. This is a team with everything you really need to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now here's Booker. His last outing, we saw him score 22.
His fourth foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Can they get it? Rebound Atlanta, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Here's Peterson. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Malwatch. Brooks left side. And counted from 19 feet away. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
Such a reliable mid-range shooter. Brooks doesn't hesitate when he sees an opportunity to rise up from there.
And here's Johnson. He's guarded by Bridges. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Booker can't get it to go.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 8. Bridges outside. Lively against Booker. Pass to Malwatch. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. I've wondered, of all the things you can teach players, can you teach great passing?
I really don't think you can, B.A. You can teach solid fundamental passing. You can teach guys to make fewer mistakes by better use of fundamentals. But the great passers have great vision, and I just don't think that's something you can teach. I think that's something that guys gain over their time and experience playing the game of basketball.
The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. The Hawks lead by 7. Outside Johnson. A minute 29 left in the first half. Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 6. Here's Peterson. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Let's go with a 3. And it's Phoenix for the rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. To the inside, and stolen by Booker. Here's Bridges. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Johnson. Launches it.
Atlanta foul. Peterson. First personal foul. 15 foul.
Suns trail by 3.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Shooting while in rhythm. This is Booker's game. He's out here to score.
Here's Lively. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Hawks ahead, up by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Sabonis gives them rebounding. He can operate high post, low post, and the effort level never drops.
Which is why when you're going up against him, you know it's going to be a long night. And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Hawks leading. Miles Bridges is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jalen Green. Then it's Malawach. And it's Booker in at the 1. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Fades. 5 on the clock. No good off the glass.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Bridges passes to Booker. Here's Malawach, covered by Lively. And here's Green from the arc. Malawach, and the tip-in on the offensive boards. Malawach has got 11 points. Neither team has been able to assert its dominance over the other.
Yeah, the struggle is real tonight. 7 lead changes and still in the third quarter.
Here's Peterson. Up and in on the layup. 9 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Bridges outside. Pass to Green. It's stolen. And a fast break now for the Hawks.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 3. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Lively with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Here's Green.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
The quick look, no good that time.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Booker. Shot blocked.
They haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Shooting for Atlanta, number 11.
One shot.
At the line for one.
Suns trail by 6. Bridges outside. Back to Booker. Pass to Fleming. The shot to stop the run. Atlanta with the rebound.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center, but right there, Okongwu makes up for it with his athleticism.
Now Booker, 11 points in the game. From deep, Johnson. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
I just love the ball movement.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. These are the teams that have looked to score from the paint often during this season. Number 5, the Hawks.
This team has done a great job of hitting the boards, and they do tremendous work boxing out.
Suns trail by 11. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Now Brooks. Up top, Booker to win the drought. And the Suns miss again.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back over to you guys.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And the Suns miss again.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Pass to Peterson. Okongwu, a screen on Booker. Driving in. Peterson. Soft touch off the glass. Peterson's got 11.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And here's Brooks. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Malawach. Oh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Pass to Lively. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Now here's Brooks. And he makes it. 7 points in the game.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's Peterson. Picked up by Okongwu. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Here's Malawich. He's got 13. There's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Fleming passes to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Off with the layup.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Pass to Peterson. Picked up by Okongwu. Clock at 6. Releases. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Up top, Bridges. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Looking to get back on track. Booker can't get it to go.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Peterson. Brooks defending. Pass to Lively. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the triple. 15 points in the game.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Now Brooks. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. Brooks has got 9 points.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. He's checked in for Brooks. Stolen by Booker. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Newell, also Derek Lively out there. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Pass to Lively. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson, and how about that? 8 for 9 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Suns trail by 16. Green with the ball. From deep. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
They set the screen. Here's the 3. Here's Newell. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Stolen by Booker. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Peterson following the score by Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. Here's Lively. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
To the paint. Stripped it away. From the line. And another basket for Atlanta. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
Some changes for Phoenix. Malawach is checked in for Williams. Bridges comes in for Iguodaro. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Dunn. And a change for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in. Now here's Booker. Pass to Malawach. Back to Booker. There's the triple. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's good for 2.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Well, that's 5 now. It'll be interesting to see if they can continue to go at him to try to get him to foul out of this game.
Brooks against Johnson. Brooks, the pass to Green. Bridges outside. Here's Malawach. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Okongwu. Good on the shot. 19 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Booker. Will it go? Three-pointer, Bridges. The rebound by Atlanta. Lively's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Is that an answer or what? He just one-upped them real good.
Those two relish going at each other, don't they? Lively with a screen on Booker. Takes it inside. The three counted from distance.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now here's Green. Bridges outside. And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Greg?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
And there's the call on Jalen Green. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Pass to Peterson. Oh, Brooks with the steal.
Well, I don't know what happened during halftime, but he just hasn't had his focus since the break. Too many careless turnovers.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Now Okongwu. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
14 foul.
A 3 off the inbound.
Fantastic hustle from Booker, doing everything he can to distract the shooter.
Johnson against Brooks.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Look, that's an opportunity you don't pass up.
Pass to Peterson. 1:49 left in the fourth. Stolen. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, B.A., I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, B.A. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
After coming away with this W, this will give them 42 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
6 to shoot. To the middle. Outside for Booker. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.